Okay. Ah. Woo! Hi. Welcome. It's me, it's Gage. Sorry, I'm putting some fuel in the tank. So this energy drink will not fuck me up entirely. Hello and welcome to the Shark Stream. It's me, it's Gage. Hi, how you doing? And I'm pretty excited. I'm pretty excited to continue Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. The award, of course, well known as the award-winning expansion. I don't actually know if any of the other expansions have specifically won awards. Like, I feel like if there's any expansion that should have won at least one award, it would probably be Shadowbringers. I feel like. Like, Heavenward's good. But, like, Shadowbing? Shadowbingle? Goddamn. But yeah, I was thinking about it. And I figure I'd talk about this now because I'm sure as soon as I get into the game, I am going to be overcome with the majesty of the lands of Dravania, as it were. I was thinking about, oh god, hold up. I have like chips and that red sauce that I got the other day to snack on, and I like to get the tortilla chips that, like, excuse me, the nearby okay, actually give me one moment. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I like to get the chips that the nearby grocery store, like, makes in-house. And what's really fun about those is that sometimes you'll get, like, a group of, like, 7 chips that are all, like, folded on each other. And it just gives the most satisfying crunch. I've had one of these on stream before that was, like, 20 chips stacked up. And I want to go ahead and see if I can just... That totally fell apart the second I pulled away from it. Oh, worth it though. Worth it. Yep. That's just completely going to pieces now. Let me see if I can... As I was saying, I'm sure the second that I get in, I'm going to be, like, overcome with the beauty of the Dravanian forelands. Or... is this the hinterlands? I actually don't know. It's one of those. But something that I feel like... I love Heavensward. Something that I feel like Heavensward lacks is any, like, particularly striking environments. Like, they're all very cool, but, like, the environments in Heavensward definitely feel like the most grounded of the network for my work computer has been going, like, in and out all day. And because it's got a phone connected to it, it likes to beep at me. Like, they're nice, but they're all, like, very grounded in their presentation. And I don't know if I can think of one that's like I guess. See, now because I don't know which ones are the forelands and which ones are the hinterlands, I'm not going to be able to, like, accurately say. The one that Idleshir's in, I think it's pronounced Idleshir. I think when you actually end up hearing it pronounced in-game, it's pronounced Idleshir. Like, that's probably the most striking one. And even that gets a little bit of help from the fact that there's a big fuck-off robot that rises up out of the lake. Not that that's happened yet, but we're gonna see it happen eventually. But, like, when I think about the other expansions, like, I think... Stormblood might be the only one that I would probably give that same, what's the word I'm looking for? Criticism to. But even then, like, Stormblood at least has the Essence step, you know? And I mean, like, that's a gorgeous looking area. But, like, when it comes to, like, Endwalker and Shadowbringers, there it is. When it comes to Shadowbringers and Endwalker, I feel like they have a lot more in terms of, like, really, really interesting environments. Like, even the ones in Endwalker, or not Endwalker, even the ones in Shadowbringers that I would say are, like, the most basic, things like Amarang or, God, the other one. the one that Yulmore's in. What's that fucking called? I can't remember. Like, even those, like, they have something stand out about them. That, like, I can think of that and be like, oh, that's pretty fucking cool. Like, I would argue that, like, most of the standout stuff in some of the more basic Heavensward areas is just like, yeah, this area's got, like, a really tall tower in it. And that's kind of like the focal point of this particular location, I guess. And I mean, you could say that about most of them. Like, the one that we're in, it's got a really big tall tower out in the distance. The one that we're gonna be going to next has a really big tower out in the distance. When you get to the fucking lands that Idleshir's in, guess what's in Idleshir? A really big tower. Like, I don't want it to seem like I think that, like, Heavensward is boring or anything. Because I don't. I like Heavensward a lot. And I'm coming at it from a direction of, like, criticizing something you love, you know? Giving the sort of criticism that only somebody who really likes the thing that they're talking about can give. I just think some of the areas look kind of boring visually, you know? I'm gonna fucking remember the name of the area that Yumo is in, like, an hour into the stream, I bet you. That's what's gonna happen. We're gonna get, like, an hour in, I'm suddenly gonna fucking remember it, I'm gonna just, like, blurt it out. Raggy, what are you doing? Raggy, please watch your step. There's not a whole lot of space on the desk to walk across, I'm sorry. This was admittedly kind of ill-advised of you. My boy, my son, my child. Okay. We should probably get started. So last time, we arrived in Tailfeather. Here, we gotta talk to this guy over here. Marchand. God, there was no music, and then there was sudden click, and I'm just like, oh god. Scared me. But first, let's go ahead and see what everybody... Oh. Hello. Oh, they're doing triple triad stuff. I have read widely of... Oh, God. Whew. I need to, like... I just had, like, some smoky, kind of slightly spicy red sauce, and, like, I'm gonna need to, like... Ugh. Oh, the music's finally coming in. Cool. Ugh. Excuse me. I have read widely of the world and its wonders, yet after taking but a few steps into the unknown, I'm reminded how much I still have to discover. Yeah, man. These hunters scrabble in the shadow of dragons for naught but the love of coin. Greed inspires courage and madness in equal measure, it seems. I am glad to see Marchand is doing well. Yeah, he seems fine. Marchand would give you fair warning about what waits to the west. I dare say you're wondering what could possibly be worse than dragons, eh? Well, I'll tell you, the bloody Nath. They're what you might get if you crossed an antling with a megalocrab and taught the thing how to walk on 2 legs. They never used to stray far from their hives out of fear of the dragons, but they've gotten a lot more aggressive of late, sending out war parties for malms in all directions. They've even taken to harassing the Dravanians in their own lairs, if you can believe it. And when they venture into the forest, which is more and more, by the way, they certainly ain't afraid to come after my lot. I can only imagine how much worse it'd be closer to the Nath's home territory. Fucked up if true. It would seem that much has changed in Dravania. The Nath would not want to cause such strife when I lived here. You lived here? In Dravania? Aye, 'twas in the time following the calamity. My family was dead, my home was gone, and I had fled from the bitter cold into these lands. I knew not the paths of the forest then, and wandered out from under the protection of its boughs. Boughs? Boughs. Boffs. That was when I chanced upon Hraesvelgr. He had descended from his mountain lair to hunt for food. My exhausted mind could not contend with the sight of the majestic worm, nor the vision of the past his presence visited upon me. Thankfully, Marchand found my unconscious form at the edge of the trees and nursed me back to health, and in Tailfeather I remained for some time. Hence your familiarity with the locals. But I interrupted you. You were saying these Nath were once a peaceful people. Peaceful would not be the most fitting description. They are a fiercely territorial tribe, and any who intrude upon their domain are attacked without hesitation or quarter. Outside the borders of their homeland, however, they were rarely hostile. Indeed, we were even able to trade with them on occasion. They have changed, then. What of it? We have not the time to creep through the underbrush on some roundabout route. I say we make straight for Somal and crush any unruly insect we meet underfoot. A more direct path, then. Very well. Let us first follow the trail west out of the forest and make for the statue of the Stained One. From there, we should have a fair view of the road that leads to Somal. Shall we? I can tell everybody's having a good time together. Oh, we're going north? North, then. Okay. Actually, let's not use this one. You know what? Let me just use my fucking chocobo. We're in Chocobo lands. When in Rome. Yeah, see, this is what I was talking about. Like, I was talking all that shit earlier about just like, yeah, the areas in Heavensburn are kind of boring, but now like I'm here and it's just like, wow, you know? I'm just like, look at all this. Yeah, the tones are earthy. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot of, like, any, like, particularly interesting, like, what's the word I'm looking for? There aren't any particularly interesting, landmarks or anything in this area, but, like, it's cool. Like, look at these fucking trees. These are some dope-ass trees. Hello, Ion Agenda. Uh-oh. Anyway. Oh, ah. Ooh, ah, indeed. Like, I do genuinely love, like, the environments in this game. Like, I remember there was one day that, like, I decided to just walk from Limsa Lominsa to Costa del Sol. Just to do it, you know? Just to be like, I just wanted to take a fucking walk. And it was really nice, actually. Anyways, die. And like some of this, like the sort of thing that's really neat when like you first come to areas like these is like seeing interesting things like off in the distance and you're just like, what the fuck is that? Like, what's all that green smoke? What's all that green smoke? Hey. Listen, level with me. What's all that green smoke? But it's like, you know, whatever. Should we chance to meet Marchamp again, remind me to thank him. Had he not warned us to expect the Nath, I doubt I would be standing here. Amid ruins that I would tentatively describe as Ishgardian? The style, if not quite identical, betrays a definite resemblance. You have a scholar's eye, Master Alfino. This structure is, in fact, over 1,000 years old. It is a remnant of the age when our ancestors and dragonkind lived together in peace. You claim this as evidence of our harmonious past. I was taught that these buildings were constructed by heretics in honor of your Dravanian masters. This rubble inspires no such awe in me. Stubborn fool, how desperately you cling to the false teachings of your beloved Holy See. Mom, Dad, stop fighting. Enough! Both of you! You threaten the success of our mission with this incessant squabbling. Yeah, see, Alphino gets it. Aigale, pray reason with these two. Grunt! Our goals are the same. Dummies. Quite. Lest you forget, our goal is to prevent a war which will claim the lives of Dravanians and Ishgardians alike. If we are to accomplish this, you must learn to tolerate each other's presence. Trust in Aigale's gift. In time, the secrets of history will be brought to light. Let that be enough, Estinian. You would have me keep my counsel until Aigale's visions confirm the truth. Very well, but bait me not. Our meeting with Hraesvelge will likely provide the catalyst Aigale's gift requires, as it did mine. Let us press on. Dragons in the sky and Nath upon the ground. One must needs sprout eyes at the back of one's head to survive this land. These Ant-men are bold to bring their war to the dragon's doorstep. Mayhap we should invite them to man the walls of Ishgard. I don't think you should do that. Oh. Yeah, they'll probably be fine. The Trine Towers. I was just watching this earlier. I was just watching that earlier today. Spy you the three great towers in the west? Ishgardians know them as Annex Trine. The place serves as a roost for Hraesvelge's lesser kindred. If we are to reach the peak of Somal, we must first beseech these dragons to open the way. But do not be disheartened. The one who leads them is a friend. Of rather more concern is the disposition of the Nath. Let us survey the approach to the towers and see if the path is clear. Oh, those towers. Hold on, let me go. Yeah, they got this. They're doing fine. Alright, where are we headed? Goodness, okay. Alright, on the road again. There's that green smoke. Yay, Dravanian Highlands theme song. Shit, dude, you found the vapors. I did. They're vaping. Hello, Cal. Welcome. Like, I could fly there, but, like, this is, like, kind of just the experience, you know? Like, the first time you come here, you don't have all of the fucking wind orbs unlocked. I forget what they're fucking called. So you're just, like, walking through these areas and just, like, taking in the sights. It's neat. Dravanian Highlands is one of my favorite zone themes. It's nice. I'm already playing Nier on another day. I can't do the best song in the game bit on multiple games. Damn, you guys got here fast. Yeah. The Nath are fast becoming a nuisance. They seem to plague our every step. Really? I got here with no problem. Twould seem the enemy of mine enemy is also mine enemy. I could have told you that. Hey girl, hey. 'Tis as I feared. The road ahead is teeming with Nath soldiers. Malchamp did not exaggerate that. These beastmen have grown brazen indeed if they would threaten the dragon so openly. Do they intend to insult the lair itself? I pray they do not. Mighty though my Dravanian friends are, they are yet vulnerable to the Nath's muskets. There is no route save the one before us. Should the beastmen offer battle, we have no choice but to accept. It's cool, I'm super strong, and we'll kill them immediately. Well, maybe it might take 1 or 2 hits. We're getting into the parts of the game where it's just like, I'm not going to be able to necessarily one-shot everything. But I can still one-shot most things. And 2. Hubba. Oh. Pew! Dravanians are weak to muskets, but fortunately Nath are vulnerable to a level 90 greatsword. Not just level 90, but eye level... What is it? Oh, hey, some of my stuff sold. Neat. I haven't even checked my retainers today. Eye level 645. Which I don't think is the highest eye level right now. But, like, it's up there. Oh. Hey, boys. Or bugs. Hey, bugs. Which one? Is it this one? Yes, that one. Hazel, I'm tired. Carry me the rest of the way. Behold the might of a manly Manderville man. Are you prepared to face God, Bugling? Are you ready for the death you've earned, little man? The scale of this structure is nothing short of astounding. That is only to be expected, I suppose, given the size of its occupants. Yeah, Dwagon's big. A greater dragon approaches. Where? I take no pleasure in killing the Nath. 'Twas to avoid bloodshed that I agreed to join you on this journey. Well, it cannot be helped. We may proceed into the courtyard together, but leave the task of hailing its occupants to me. And keep your lance on your back, Dragoon. On my word to the Warrior of Light, I shall start no fight. Only finish it. Estinian, you're not helping. You truly are beyond salvation. Come then. Oh, is this where we meet Big Sis Viddy? I think so. Vidofnir, Vidofnir, Vidofnir. This looks like a voiced cutscene.
Vidofnir!
There it is.
Ah, 'tis thee, little one. From above I did mistake thee for a nath. 'Tis well I chanced to look again, or thou wouldst now be ash.
Dear Vidofnir, how I have missed you. Would that I had come sooner, and not out of dire necessity.
Thou art troubled. Speak that I might know thy plight. Thou wouldst have father admonish his brood brother.
I would end this war without further bloodshed.
How am I to believe thee, little one, when thine own companion beareth Nidhogg's stolen eye?
Have care, dragon, or I shall gouge out one of yours.
You forget yourself, sir. We are here on a mission of peace.
My sire's will forbiddeth me from inviting discord to our home. 'Tis for this reason and no other that thou still drawest breath, knight.
Vidofnir, please. We must be allowed to convey our intentions to Hreysvelgar in person, with words of our own choosing. Grant us this favor, and open the way to Som Al.
Thou hast ever been welcome, little one. But I cannot grant thy wish. I am bound to remain here, and protect my kin from the Nath's god.
The Nath have summoned a primal.
Pray excuse my forwardness, but if we were to eliminate the threat to your territory, would you consent to Lady Izel's request?
Ha! Dost thou imagine thyself equal to the task? To succeed where dragons have failed? 'Tis beyond thee, mortal. But thou art welcome to try, nonetheless. Only know that idle promises shall avail thee naught.
It would seem we have no choice but to make good on Alphino's offer. Why must our every bid for peace breed yet more war?
Do you think you can succeed where dragons have failed? I am literally called the Icon Slayer. It's like, this is just sort of what I do. I've made enough of a habit of it that they've named me for it. Once more, Primal rears its head, and once more the task of slaying it falls to you. Would that I too possessed the echo. By the Fury. Must we now defeat a Primal that we might treat with a worm? I do begin to see how you gained your reputation for surmounting the insurmountable. Yeah, I'm pretty cool. Hey girl, hey. So the Nath have summoned their god, and thus is the mystery of their newfound belligerence laid to rest. Oh god, I'm gonna burp. Excuse me. Are you not glad, Lady Iceheart? I thought you would applaud them for summoning a primal to further their own ends. After all, you did. I did not reach out to Saint Shiva to further mine own ends. I desired her strength only to forge anew the peace between man and dragon. What a fool am I to speak of peace to you, a bloodthirsty savage who murders without thought or compunction. Mom, Dad, stop fighting. Enough! Enough, I say! If the Nath have truly brought forth their deity from the ether, we must now face it We must face it together or watch our hopes fall apart. All now rests upon this primal's defeat. The downside of eating spicy food is that it makes my tongue, it fucks up my tongue when I try to fucking speak. But ere we think of confronting it, we must first study its origins. What is the nature of this god? What manner of faith sustains its existence? My apologies. You are right, of course. Let us return to Tailfeather and consult with Marchand. He knows more of the Nath and their culture than most. The upside of eating spicy food is that you get to hurt deliciously. That's true. It's impossible to say whether it's bad or not. I do genuinely think that Estinian probably could have taken Vidofnir. Like, I like Vidofnir, don't get me wrong, but Estinian is probably the strongest non-warrior of light, like, combatant in the world, if we're being honest. Like, he'd stand a decent enough chance, I feel like. Plus, like, his whole thing is killing dragons. Estinian probably could have, yeah, but we don't want that because we love Vidofnir in this house. That's true. I'm just saying. Like, if he wanted to, he probably could. Like, Vidofnir's talking a big game, but, like, this is it's literally Estinian's entire job. At the time of Heavensward. You know, before his unemployed arc. Hey, man. Oh-ho, back already, are we? Met the Nath, did you? And what is it you'd like to... Bunny, banani, banani. Summoned a primal, you say? Seven hells. Well, I don't know bugger all about Nath religion, if I'm honest, but beyond their trading habits, there never seemed to be much point in asking. I'm not going to fly because walking is the true experience before you unlock all ether currents. Immediately flies back. Listen, it was that or teleporting, and I didn't want to spend the money. But it shouldn't be that hard to find out. From time to time, we barter with a small hive to the north and west of here. Outcasts from the main tribe, from what I understand. I reckon they'd be willing to tell you a bit about themselves. If you give them the right incentives. That sounds promising. And what exactly would a Nath consider to be the right incentives? Oh, nothing your average hunter couldn't scrounge up in a day or two. But seeing as you are in a hurry, you might want to divide the chores amongst yourselves. You want a good-sized jar of landtrap nectar, a basket of Kalem tree fruit, and, always a Nath favorite, a generous portion of young Nanka flesh. Oh, hey, man. I shall gather the fruit. Leaping to the lower branches of these forest giants should present little challenge to me. I'm very good at jumping. I have the ups. Then I shall collect the nectar, with Master Alfino's arcane assistance. And that leaves you to bring home the meat. You'll need to carve it from the smaller Nankas that live in the rivers. 3 big hunks should be enough, I reckon. Once you've got everything together, you'll need to set it down at what we call the trading post. Here, I'll mark the spot on your map for you. You have been most kind, Master Marchand. Well then, let us attend to our respective tasks, and reconvene at the trading post. I need hardly add that the last one there is a rotten Nanka egg. Alfino, you are such a child. I'm just a bunny surrounded by elves. Alright, let's... Now I will fly. Because it's like right here. Ah, little guys. Die. Anyway. Little guy with horrible mouths. The true experience. Yes, it's the true experience now. The true experience is what I decide because I'm always correct about everything and never wrong. Especially when it comes to the proper ranking of Rankin Bass stop-motion animated films. Anyways, hi, Isael! Master Alphinaud possesses a rare talent for the arcane arts. Should he continue to apply himself to their study, he may well become a formidable mage in his time. Or he will become a formidable mage in his time. When I set out to master the Dragoon's jump, it was not to strike fear into the hearts of high-hanging fruit. And yet you... Estinian, you can't... Okay. My man. You can't be all like, oh, this is beneath me, when you volunteered for fruit gathering. Shut your fucking mouth. He may yet become a formidable mage in his time, but right now he's just not. I was able to gather a goodly amount of nectar from the land traps, though I would not have known how to harvest it without Isael's help. Do you have the Nanka meat? Yeah, man. Splendid. I shall put this with Estinian's fruit and assemble a suitably generous-looking hamper for the Naf. Dope. Absolutely dogshit mage. The non-mind. Well, everything appears to be in order. Assuming no one has any objections to my choice of presentation, I shall place our offerings at the trading post as instructed. Were I of the Nuff, I think it would be suitably impressed. Uh-huh, sure, man. I would love it to be like a cute little gift basket. Nope, it's a bag. Alphinaud, do better. Try harder. Well, how long must we wait? Should we have sounded a signal of some such? Bunny bunny, banoi banoi. Calm yourself, Master Alphinaud. Our offering has not gone unnoticed. Huh? Oh, listen to them tipping their tappers. Long has it been since hunters last came to trade, bearing gifts that filled the air with such delightful scents. Land trap nectar, Calum tree fruit, and Nanka flesh. What delectable foods you have brought for us. Our meager existence is much enriched by your bounty. Come, hunters. Come to our hive if you would trade. Cramped and stifling our homes are... Hey, why is the, like, scary music playing? We're not, like, bad guys. We're good guys. This is not representative of our values. And I would appreciate it if maybe, just maybe, you could put in some more... Put on a more appropriate track? No? No, we're gonna stick with the scary music? Okay. Cramped and stifling our homes are, but the rancid incense keeps the dragons at bay. Cramped, stifling, and horribly smelly. But better to live in stench than be cracked and crunched by dragon jaws, yes? Come, come, it is not far. Tip tap tip tap tip tap tip tap tip tap tip tip tap tip tap. Tipping their tappers. Well then. These Nath seem harmless enough, almost jovial even. I would prefer, however, that we conclude our business with them as soon as possible. Can those truly be Nath? Were it not for their appearance, I would think them wholly unrelated to the savage creatures that attacked us on the road. Strangely friendly, are they not? Or mayhap just strange? Yeah, no, they're fucking weird. What's up, man? Your presence has been announced to the storyteller. You must speak to our chosen leader in words, for we are Vath. We are the non-mind. Damn, words? Fucked up if true. Hey man, how's it hanging? I love that the storyteller just has facial hair for some reason.
Welcome to our hive, hunters. You have brought delicacies much sought after by our people, and we are much pleased. What would you have in return?
Honored Elder, pray allow me to begin by thanking you for welcoming us into your home and for accepting our humble offerings. My companions and I are come in search of knowledge, specifically knowledge of your people's god.
Knowledge alone? What strange hunters you are. But if it is words you desire, then words you shall have. We are the Vath, the non-mind, and to speak is our fate. You will hear the tale of the Nath's god, of the god the One Mind summoned into our midst.
The One Mind? These are the Nath who reside in the main colony.
Yes, they are one, connected, but let us begin the story at its beginning. Some moons ago, a single dragon flew in from the east, bleeding and weak. It fell from the sky and into the hive, where it was swarmed by my brethren. And with spear and spell and musket, the dragon was slain.
'Twas likely one that had fled battle with my kinsmen. I should commend you for finishing the job. Estinian, come on, man.
Dragons are fierce and terrible adversaries. The One Mind would always cower when their winged shadows passed over the ground. But no longer. They had learned that a battle-weary Dravanian was easy prey.
I love his useless shrug. Sale just looking back at me just like, what?
Thus did the One Mind... Oh, hold up. I fucked up my life. Can we take that again? Can we just... Okay, roll it back. Just fuck it. We'll do it live. Thus did the Overmind decide to heed the words of the black-robed men. The One Mind would call forth our god and unleash his blades upon the dragons. Dravanian lands would become Nath lands, and ever larger would grow our domain. But our god ever hungers. The price he demands in crystals far exceeds the rewards for this war. We of the Vath despise and revile his son of a fucking bitch. God damn it. I am just not on the ball today. I am so sorry. We of the Vath despise and revile his insatiable existence. Nailed it. First try. What do you think? Fucked up if true, wouldn't you say? We are the non-mind. The whispers of thought are grown silent. And without fucking shit. Fuck this, man. I'm not cut out for this. You go get your next quest. I'll just stand over here and be fucking useless. God damn it.
Even a wounded dragon is a dangerous opponent. These ant-men did well to overpower one. The beast tribes have ever summoned their gods out of necessity. That the Nath should do so out of mere covetousness sets a worrying precedent. Hey girl, hey. I call upon the power of a primal for the greater good, conscious all the while that I do so at grave cost to the land. I reason that it is a necessary evil and willingly shoulder the burden of my sin. In suggesting that such crimes can be justified, you may argue that I presume too much, but you must surely see that I am aware of the magnitude of my transgressions. Not so the Nath. They summon their deity for no greater purpose than to expand their dominion. To a scion of the Seventh Dawn, one sworn to eliminate the primal threat, the distinction you draw seems questionable at best, but the fact remains that my own grandfather risked unleashing the power of the 12 in an attempt to prevent the calamity. Thus, while I may not condone your actions, I at least understand them. Not so the Nath, as you so rightly put it. If they truly seek naught but territorial gain, I can only conclude that they are ignorant of the ruinous consequences of their god's insatiable appetite. The longer this primal is suffered to exist, the greater the suffering it will cause. It must be destroyed. How lightly you propose the destruction of this god, Master Alphino, a being of whom we know naught. Has it occurred to you that you may be sending the Warrior of Light to her death? No, I'm like super strong, don't worry about it. No, You have the right of it, Estinian. 'Twould seem it is I who am guilty of presuming too much. Pray, forgive me, Eigeld. Hey man, you're good. I do not fear my duty.
Wait, our guild need not face this foe alone. Like her, I am blessed with the Echo's protection and may do battle without fear of primal influence. Let me bear this burden.
Yeah, okay.
Do you truly imagine yourself a second warrior of light? Remind me, how many primals have you faced, my lady? Not that it matters, we know not where this god resides or how to challenge it. Unless you mean to pray until it appears.
Estinian, don't be a dick.
Estinian makes a valid point.
Oh, so, okay, sure. To be fair, he's right, because remember my warrior of light. No, I don't. Listen, a warrior of light can be just about anybody, okay? Fucking goddamn Hildebrand Manderville is a warrior of light. Like, canonically. Canonically, Hildebrand Manderville is a warrior of light. Which is absolutely fucking hilarious to me, honestly. So, like, let's be real here. Like, Isael has all of the ability to become a warrior of light. Like, okay. So actually, this is something that I'm not sure about. Is all that you really need to be a warrior of light to, like, have the echo? Or, like, I guess you need to have, like, a crystal. But, like, you can fucking find those just, like, laying around on the ground. Like, who gives a shit? Know what I'm saying? Like, I think Warrior of Light is just a question of ambition. I think there's a difference between the Echo and the Mother, the Mother's Blessing. But like, what does that mean? You know? Because anybody who has the Echo can resist tempering. Because the Blessing of Light is just like something that protects corruption of your Aether, which is just what tempering is. But, like, anyone who has the Echo can do that. So, isn't the Echo, is it not also empowerment? I actually don't fucking know. Because it's established later on that, like, what's it called? The Traveler's Ward? Because, like, it seems like just having the Echo means that you can't be tempered. But all the Echo is basically just, like, fucking, what is it? Metaphysical PTSD. Essentially. Like, if we go by what they establish, like, the moment that you get the Echo, because it's established later on, spoilers by the way, that the way that people unlock the Echo is has to do with, like, seeing a representation of, like, basically, like, the apocalypse. And then suddenly you can resist tempering, and also you get, like, a fucking random wheel spin of powers. Just like, do you want to see into the past? Do you want to see into the future? Do you want to talk to animals? It's up to you. But, like, you also can't be tempered. Oh, I see. You mean the thing that you see in the intro cutscene? Yeah. Yeah, they established that, definitely that and nothing else. I mean, if we go by what is shown in the game, that's what does it. Like, they show that way later on. Like, that just happens to people. Anyway. We can argue about it when we actually get to the part where it's relevant, but first, let us speak with the Vath and learn how to learn how to best secure an audience with their deity. In this, at least, I may be of assistance. Okay. And there he goes, off to do politics. The young lord certainly appears eager to prove his worth. Well, you gave him shit for the firewood, and now that's all he's going to be thinking about for the next, like, year. Hey, man. You're not who I want to talk to. Fuck off. Hey, man.
We are that. We are the non-mind. We do not hear the one mind's thoughts. We cannot predict their will.
Good talk. There must be some way of infiltrating the main colony. Must be. Isael, how you doing? The Vath greet mine every question with cryptic utterances. I fear I am no closer to understanding the tenets of their faith. Estinian, you're not doing anything. By the Fury, I would swear these beastmen know less about their god than I do.
Put this ideal from your minds, generous hunters. If you meet with our god, then he will have your souls. Surely you are not so generous as that.
Well, I mean, I've been known to be pretty generous.
You wish to meet our god. Offer yourself as a sacrifice, and soon you will be brought before him. We would mourn the loss of such generous hunters, however.
Hello, Lucas. Let us speak with the Vath that we may find a way to make out with. I mean, learn about the Nath's god. Oh, this motherfucker looks voracious.
You are generous hunters, yes? Many gifts you have brought, but not enough for all Vath to enjoy. Maybe you could bring us just one more? We are very fond of Nanka flesh. Yes, the meat of a young Nanka should make a fine repast.
Sure, man. I'll be right back.
Whee!
I just need one. Oh, now this guy's trying to pull shit. Alright. I did a stupid thing and responded to that YouTuber's comment. Their last comment before that made my blood boil. Oog. I'm sorry. Oh, this wall looks so empty. Makes me a little sad to see it so empty. Hey guys. The Vath tell me that their tribe is not accustomed to giving each individual a name. Seems they only grasped the concept after they began trading with the hunters. And what has that to do with their primal with fucking shit? And what has that to do with their primal or their faith, Master Alfredo? Let us glean the information we require and be done with this place. For once, I am in agreement with the Dragoon. Speaking with these beastmen is an exercise in frustration. Hey man, I got your fucking meats.
We Vath do enjoy our Nanka flesh. Have you been out hunting yet?
And what does that have to do with their fucking primal, Alphino?
Another gift for the Vath? So unexpected. Yes, you will have more of the words you strange hunters hunger for. Listen now. The senses of the One Mind are enmeshed by the Overmind. What one sees, all see. What one feels, all feel. Alert a single Nath, and the whole hive is alerted. To reach our god undetected is all but impossible.
How strange must spoken language seem to those who once shared minds. 'Tis little wonder the Vath are by turns so obscure and transparent in their meaning. I do not envy the Ant-Men their bond. Were every man's mind made known to his neighbor, Ishgard would not last a bell. The Vath want to allude to certain concepts without explanation, but I believe I am beginning to grasp a few of the fundamentals. From what I understand, the king-like Overmind sits at the center of Nath society, and its presence somehow allows its subjects to communicate without need of word or gesture. These Nath, the ones who inhabit the larger hive, are known as the One Mind, and it was by their combined will that the Primal was summoned. Those who reside in the smaller hive, however, are the Vath, or the Non-Mind, who, for reasons that yet escape me, seem to have been excluded from the telepathic bond which connects their Nath counterparts. Thus are the Vath ignorant of the One Mind's thoughts and intentions. And of the nature of their own god. In summary, if we have wasted our time. Not so. Perilous though it may be, the Vath did furnish us with one certain method of approaching the primal, as sacrifices. Should we allow ourselves to be captured in the environs of the colony, the Nath will bring us before their deity to make an offering of our souls. I don't like this plan. This is freaking me out a little bit. All rests upon the destruction of the Nath's god. If we must surrender ourselves for sacrifice to approach the abomination, freely I will do it. Or freely will I do it, son of a bitch. I will admit, I had begun to wonder whether non-mind meant brainless. Apparently not. Estinian, be nice. Forgive me, but let us be clear about what it is that you propose. You mean to say that you would deliberately provoke the Nath, surrender yourself into what might be generously termed their custody, and then wait until their god arrives to claim your soul? Aye, that fairly well describes my plan. You will join me in this endeavor, will you not, Aigeld? Judging by the great risks you took to prevent the summoning of Saint Shiva, you are not a woman to err on the side of caution. Yeah, that's fair. Would that I could fight at your side, Warrior of Light. But the power of the dragon is no protection against primal influence. Forgive me, but I must remain here with Master Alphino. Then it is settled. Aigeld, you and I shall challenge the guards at the entrance to the colony. Once the hive is roused, we shall feign a brief show of resistance and then allow them to take us prisoner. That sounds like a great plan. I would be curious to test my lance against a beast tribe's god, but I cannot risk falling under its sway. Tell me of the battle upon your return, Warrior of Light. Yeah, alright. Estinian's words stung me more than I care to admit. It would seem I have begun to take your victories for granted. Do be cautious, my friend. I'll be fine. Don't even worry about it. It's all good. It's all good. I'm super strong. And will readily kill anything on sight. Plop, 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 plop. Hey man, how you doing?
Intruders, your lives are forfeit!
Oh. Yeah, alright. How funny would it be if, like, the game was a little bit more, like, true to the lore, where it's just like, oh yeah, if you attack one Nath, like, you alert the whole hive. Like, you just attack, like, one guy at the gate, and then, like, suddenly every single Nath in the hive aggroes on you and fucking rushes you. I think that would be really funny, and would also probably crash the server. Hi, Isael. The Overmind must by now be aware of our intrusion. Let us press on into the hive and ensure that we have our host's undivided attention. Oh, and there she goes. Yeah, alright. Don't mind me. I'm not here. Don't worry about it. Hey guys, how's it hanging? Working hard or hardly working? Oh, Jesus, Isael. You're doing great, sweetie. Leave these drones to me. We can join forces again once we are deeper within the colony. 700 aggro pings. That would be the funniest fucking thing in the world. You still good? Yeah, you're still good. Alright. I love wandering through areas like this when I'm like a high enough level that nobody gives a shit about me anymore. Because they're just like, yep, there she goes. Just wandering into the hive. I'm not going to do anything about her. Are you going to do something about her? I'm not going to do anything about her. Are you crazy? I don't want to fucking die. Hey girl, hey. That should be sufficient. If we did not have our host's full attention before, we must surely have it now. Our audience with the Primal may be granted soon after our capture. Pray advise me once you have steeled your mind for the battle to come. Yeah, girl, I'm ready to go right now. Let's fucking do it. Lord of the Hive. Isael awaits an opportunity to surrender to the Nath. You are prepared, then? Yeah. We look so fucking cool. Hold here, Ageld. When the next Nath come, we offer no resistance. Okay, to be fair, y'all look so fucking cool. We give up.
Surrender, intruders. There is no escape.
Yeah, alright. Enough. We surrender. We throw ourselves upon the mercy of your god. Okay, you don't have to be weird about it. Tipping their tappers. Look at their asses shake. That's just how they walk. They seem eager to proceed. Good. When they take us before their lord, pray leave matters to me. When I know if summoning rituals holds true, I shall be well placed to act. Mark the sound of the river rushing through the ravine behind us. Passing loud, is it not? I imagine the noise would serve to mask our escape should we need to withdraw temporarily. It's just how I walk, swaying my hips from one shoulder to the other. But you are prepared, are you not? I do hope so. If I were to be dragged away for sacrifice while you were haggling over the price of potions, I should not be amused. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll be good. Hey, man. How's it going?
Try to escape, and we will break your fleshy legs.
Of course they say the same fucking thing. Though I dismissed Master Alphino's concerns, I confess I did wonder how the Nath might treat their prisoners. Happily, it would seem they are not wont to harm sacrifices, nor even to disarm them. Plainly, they imagine their god invulnerable. Plan goes better than expected. For now, I suppose, yeah. I'm just gonna head on in. Sup, bitches? This seems voiced. Yeah, why don't they take your weapons? Yeah. Have you seen Ravana? He's got 4 swords.
Now we have but to wait.
O Lord Ravana, master of the sacred blades, wrath of the colony, conqueror of the world, hear our prayer. Pray grant unto your devoted children the gift of your divine presence.
He comes.
All strength to the colony. Speak and I shall listen.
Oh, glorious General, we have captured intruders and would make unto you an offering of their life's blood.
These feeble fleshlings dared to invade Natlands.
Hear me, Lord Ravana. My companion and I did not come to contest your children's territory. We wished only to learn the reason you wage war against the dragons.
Thou wouldst flirt with death merely to satisfy thy curiosity. Wherefore should the glorious conquests of the Nath concern thee so, Elezen? Mayhap thine own kind struggle against the worms fareth poorly, and thou art desirous of a pact.
We crave no alliance, Lord Ravana. Only peace. We would bring an end to our war with the dragons. Yet so long as they remain embroiled in this conflict with your children, our goal shall remain out of reach. Never before have the Nath risen up in such numbers, and never yet with you at their head. Why do you lead them to war?
Thy question hath no meaning. To live is but to fight. Long have my children waited, gathering their strength in the shadow of thy ceaseless conflict. The Nath would see the Dravanians slain, and their territory secured. And by such fervent prayers am I now given form and purpose.
As I feared, your very existence is an obstacle to our goal. Since you are so fond of fighting, we challenge you, Lord of the Nath. And should we emerge the victors, I would have you swear to withdraw your soldiers from Dravanian soil.
Thou art bold indeed to risk thy fleshy hide so readily. Very well. I, Ravana, fourfold Master of the Blade, do accept thy challenge. But should I emerge the victor, I would have thee swear to serve in mine army till thy last breath is spent. Do you accept?
Sure. You genuinely don't have any way to hold me to that, so yeah, alright.
I do. And I believe the first bout is mine.
Mommy? Sorry. Oh, God. I'm sorry. That just slipped out. Shiva, look out. He has 4 swords.
A god clad in flesh.
Wow, Gage, that burp sounded like you said mommy. Yeah, isn't that weird?
Is aught amiss, my lord? Thou wilt not break thy word, I trust.
Shiva, he's way bigger than you. Be careful.
Mine oath is unbending as steel, little goddess. Thy ruse will but add to mine enjoyment.
I keep forgetting how fucking tiny Shiva is. Yeah, you probably should have capitalized on that sooner. Well, that's less than ideal.
I thought myself stronger. Mayhap with more crystals?
Be thou god or maid, thou art nothing to me. And what of thee, mortal? Art thou warrior or craven?
I'm Bunny.
A warrior, then? Good! Mayhap thou will provide more sport than thy feeble companion.
Hey, be nice. Oh, and he's gone. It's fucking turn animation. Fucking Ravana got tank controls on. Thok asked Thok hard, now accessible. It's really funny to me that for the longest time they continued with like the denotation of hard for the boss fights in Endwalker, specifically because like for the longest time they still felt they needed to denote that like, no, this is an 8-person boss fight because they had established the idea of the 4-person boss fight in Realm Reborn. Ravana T-posing and rotating in the distance. Hey girl, you good? Forgive me, I was overconfident. Yeah, don't worry about it. I got this. Gage, if you were a bug primal, would you be a thought-asked thought? Obviously. Let's go kick his ass. Let's go kick his ass. What? Listen, this is gonna be a fucking abysmal run if I keep needing to, like, fucking try and fix my goddamn portrait. Alright, drama queen. Ugh. Disgusting. God, he's such a cool bugman. He's pretty good, I guess. I'm gonna just...
Furious as a blaze.
Prelude to Slaughter.
Perish.
Oh, okay. Oop. Let's not stand there. Don't stand there either.
Feel my blaze.
You done? Okay, cool. Yeah, in like just over a minute.
Thus does the sacred rite of combat proclaim the victor. I lay my blades at thy feet, child of man.
I mean, technically I'm not... well, you know what, never mind. Oh, silly me, that's a typo. I meant preludes to laughter. Da 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 do. Do 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 do. Thou hast bested me, child of man, and definitely not lizards. Oh, they're tip-tapping away. Everyone's really embarrassed. Hey, girl.
You do not disappoint, warrior of light. Would that I had your skill in battle. I do begin to see why so many place their faith in you.
Yeah, I'm basically super cool.
For all his savagery, I do not think Ravana one to break his word. Provided the dragons do not trespass upon Nath lands, they should have little to fear of the Primal's biting blades. We have done well, have we not? Come, let us return to Vidofnir and share these glad tidings.
Yeah, okay.
Once more you achieve the impossible, bringer of light. But with every mortal heart that succumbs to fear and fury, another voice is joined to the chorus, beseeching divine succor.
Sucker this dick,
At
more
their
light.
bidding,
Oh.
warring gods will shake the firmament, and your world will be consumed in the swelling storm of chaos.
Alright. Alright, you ready to head back, Ysael? Never since we first fought have I seen you draw upon the full extent of your power.
and ever from afar till this day, you are a marvel to behold, Igeld. Ah, you're making me blush. Well, 'tis time we rejoined our companions. They will be eager to hear the tale, and to continue our journey. And there she goes. Well, Hazel, let's get a schmoove on. So we're drawing closer to the end of the year, and we're still working on getting to our goal of 350 followers. We're at 346 right now, I'm pretty sure. Last I checked, anyway. So if you do know anybody who you think would enjoy my streams, I do ask that you recommend me to them. See what they think. Because I really want to play Silent Hill Homecoming. Like, I will abide by the result regardless, one way or the other, but I really want to play Silent Hill Homecoming on New Year's Day. The Admin's god has fallen, then. Impressive, warrior of light. Yeah, I'm pretty cool. Sup, fuckers. Igeld, Lady Ysayle, thank the 12. Bunny, banani, banoi, bananani, no. Lord Ravana, you say? How curious that the Vath never mentioned his name. You are quite certain he will keep to his word? I mean, I killed him. There was honor beneath his savagery. That we survived the encounter at all was a miracle I must attribute to Igeld. Yeah, I'm pretty cool. Never did I doubt you, warrior of light. Unlike some. You were gone so long that Master Alphino here nigh lost his wits with worry, fretting like a maid for her sweetheart he was. Estinian, was that truly necessary? Honor beneath his savagery, and then more savagery beneath his honor. Not truly necessary, but certainly true. Ah, nerd. What matters is that the Primal is banished, and our promise fulfilled. We should return to Vidofnir without delay. Lest you forget, this was but a means to secure an audience with the worm Hraesvelgr. Nidhogg's minions will not be halted by idle chatter. Come now, we must make every moment count. And there he goes. And he stopped? Just over there? You are unkind, Estinian. For all his experience and intellect, Alphino is still but a boy. Uh-huh. Be nice to him. You should have seen the boy fretting. 'Twas a sight to behold. Tease him no more, Master. Alphino is to be applauded for his sense of responsibility. Given his years, 'tis little wonder the burden weighs heavy upon his shoulders. 'Tis natural for him to feel concern for his companions. Hey, big guy. Shall we be on our way to Annex Shrine, then? I would not have the dragons think that we have forgotten our bargain. Annex Twine. What is this weather called? Is this just fog? Dust storms. It do be dusty. Hey girl, hey. Will the dragon now honor her word? That remains to be seen. Vidofnir will be pleased to hear of Lord Ravana's defeat and of his pledge to recall his soldiers. You should be the one to break the news. The victory was yours, after all. Yeah, I'm pretty cool. Hey, girl. Thou art returned, little one. Hast thou abandoned thine ill-conceived contest with the Nath? No, I actually did super good and killed it, crushed it, fucking nailed it first try. Nay, my friend, we return in triumph.
By Eigeld's hand was the beastman's god, Lord Ravana, laid low. In his overconfidence, the Primal swore to withdraw his followers from your lands in the event of his defeat, a promise we believe he will keep. The Nath shall trouble you no longer. The deity is slain, then. How didst thou contend with his biting blades? But the particulars matter not. Thou hast fulfilled thy promise, and I shall fulfill mine. Attend me, mortals. Hie you unto the deepest reaches of morn, and there you shall find Hallow, the altar from which you may begin your descent into the summit of Somal. But be fairly warned, the minions of Nidhogg shall not lightly suffer your presence on that sacred mount. By your struggles within the cavern shall I judge your party possessed of sufficient fortitude to proceed. We shall not disappoint you, Vidofnir. If memory serves, the Cavern of Morn is entered from the second floor of the central tower. Let us begin the climb. I'm just gonna fly the... Okay, they're gone. Whee! Schwump. Dragon corpse. Dragging this corpse across your fit. Wait, hold on. There is no response. Damn. Onion. Is it onion? Well, actually, this is more about garlic. Actually, hold up. We need something a bit more appropriate. Pardon me, boys. Oh, hello. Or, hold up. Is this one of the ones where it's weird? Hold on. Hold on, let me just... Yeah! It is one of the ones where it's weird. Is this voiced? This camera's moving like this cutscene is voiced. I'm gonna assume it's voiced. Wow. Suit up for card playing day. Today is, oh. Okay. Sorry. I got a message from Microsoft or something. It's not voiced. I am a fool. Well done, little one. As promised, I shall open the way to Somal's summit for thee and thy companions. How did you make your eyes do that? Oh, pew pew. Heed me now, children of man. The domain you seek to enter hath not seen visitors of your kind in nigh on 1,000 years. Though I freely grant you passage, your presence will not be welcomed. To my kin, this mountain is revered as holy ground and resting place both. Wear you the minions of Nidhogg during your ascent, for 'tis certain they shall take great offense at your intrusion. Yeah, that's fine. We are grateful for your warnings, gentle Vidofnir. My final words are for thee, Dragoon. Have care to keep the stolen power thou wieldest in check, lest it breed further despair. Like I need her to tell me that. Estidian? The way is open. Let us not tarry here. A moment. Shall we blindly forge on, knowing the dangers that await us? Tioman herself is said to guard its peak. I do not fear Nidhogg's consort. Any dragon foolish enough to bar our path shall feel the sting of my lance. Spoken like a true butcher. Need I remind you that we are come to parley a peace? Let us be clear, heretic. 'Twas to save Ishgard and her people that I first lent my support to this doubtful venture, and 'tis for their sake that I go now to speak with Hraesvelgr. But I said nothing of Tioman. Should the opportunity present itself to rid my people of one of their deadliest enemies, I shall take it. That is my duty as Azure Dragoon. You are beyond redemption. Mom, Dad, stop fighting. We will accomplish nothing by bickering. If we are to meet with Hraesvelgr, our paths lead up the mountain. We shall defend ourselves if attacked, but avoid conflict wherever possible. What other choice do we have? Uh-huh. Grrr. He's so angry. Somal now accessible. A new regular duty has been added to the duty finder in duty support. How we feeling, guys? We shall defend ourselves if attacked, but avoid conflict wherever possible. What other choice do we have? Yeah, you said that already. A dragon lost to anger is beyond all control. This I learned to my sorrow when I unleashed the horde upon Ishgard. Yeah, you probably should have thought about that a little bit more than not at all. Hey, man. I feel the weight of Dravanian rancor pressing down upon me. Sucks. NPC party, let's go. Academician, that. He's a healer. Oracle of Frost. Interesting title. Light party. Party of light. Yeah. Oh god, I forgot to fucking do that. Shit. Remind me once we're out of Somal to, like, actually update my fucking portrait. How embarrassing. Normally, I would go in unsynced and just blast through everything, but I kind of want to do the NPC stuff. Hey, Gage, update your fucking portrait. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me. Because I haven't done the NPC trust raids yet. Or dungeons. Dongjons. Anyway. Let's go. Lunge! Now, we haven't gotten the chance to do a... oh, hold up. I almost forgot. I gotta make sure I grab everybody. We haven't gotten a chance to do a trust on stream yet. But let's talk about trusts real quick. So, essentially, trusts are when you do a dungeon with a team of NPC characters. It's a system that was introduced first in, what was it? Oh. Shadowbringers. As sort of a way to, allow people to, get through the story without needing to be like dependent on like having other people to play with, essentially. And it's honestly a really cool system. There has been a bit of, I have seen like a bit of, what's the word I'm looking for? Criticism of just like it's kind of turning Final Fantasy XIV into a single-player game when like it's an MMO and it's supposed to be played with like multiple people. I'm getting poisoned out the ass. Damn it. But also, like, hey, some people don't have good internet. Oh, shit. Estinian. Some people don't have good internet, and quite honestly, like, having the option to play with NPCs actually helps them out quite a bit. Poison out the ass, so you fart. No. Obviously. Don't be crude. I feel like I've seen this plant like before, but where? Drakespur, beware its pollen. Bah, more Drakespur. Focus on cutting down the plants. I'll provide support. People are having conversations, and I'm just not present for it. But yeah, I'm definitely a proponent of the trust system. The only thing I'll say is that I kind of wish you could do it unsynced. Because I want to go in with NPCs, but also kill everything in 1 or 2 hits, you know? Especially because one of the downsides of the trust system is that essentially the way that it was described to me is that they kind of designed the trust system to, like, basically force dungeons to take at least half an hour. So, whereas if you're playing with people, everybody kind of has the idea of just like, yeah, if there's more than 4 enemies on screen at one moment, you want to be using AoE attacks. I didn't come all this way to cut down overgrown weeds. Nevertheless, I would see if your lance is suited to the task. But, like, if you go in with NPCs, they will attack 1 enemy and no more. Acid rain. Hey, that's my thing. Whoop. That being said, it is very useful in terms of, like, figuring out where best to stand during encounters, because a lot of times the NPCs will just move to safe areas when, like, you're fighting bosses and stuff like that. I don't know what that means. What is this? Is this a... Oh, okay.
Know your folly.
Oh. Ooh, close one. I think it's kind of neat that Assail's whole thing is that she's a black mage that, like, exclusively has ice abilities. We've still a long way to go, then let's keep moving. Woad. But yeah, so while going in with, like, other player characters, or even, like, solo unsynced is, like, a lot faster. I do like going in with NPCs. I think it's fun. It can also be really good if, like, you're looking to just kind of, like, farm for, like, armor and stuff like that. Because, like, if you go in as a DPS, and it's just, like, the NPCs you go in with, like, are a tank, a DPS, and a healer, you can usually just kind of, like, introduce them to the enemies, just like, hey, here you go, and then just kind of hang back while they do everything. Oop. I'm gonna go over here. Whoa, Sky Raider's boots upon ye. Are we done? Oh yeah, he's leaving. Alright. Did not come here to do battle. Forgive me, but we have to defend ourselves. Girl, we are under fucking attack. Girl, they are hacking our mainframes. We need to defend ourselves. Please. Oh, hey, another one. Well, I simply won't stand there. Oh. Ooh, tiny glacial spikes. Oh, it's gone already. Okay, cool. Onward. Beady. Oh, what am I doing? I shouldn't be using this move. coffer. Wood. Its scales are like unto armor, and a thick hide will not spare it from my lance. Yo, this hide. We did not come here to do battle. Hold on, let me use my limit break real quick. Sail steals the limit break? It's fine. Don't worry about it. Ah, goop. What's the deal with the goop? Oh. Ah, that's the deal with the goop. Oh. It's been a hot minute since I've done Somal, okay? I don't remember all the mechanics.
For the House of Levair!
What does the House of Levair have to do with any of this, Alphino? Oh shit.
Taste my lance.
I'm not sure what to do here. Oh. We gotta defeat the Chime of the Mountain. Or Kime, I think. Pretty sure that's pronounced Kime.
Away with you.
I remember science class. I thought that would be Estinian. Well, you thought wrong. It was a worthy adversary. We are not here for you to enjoy sport, Dragoon. You used the limit break! Isail, sweetie, I love you. You used the limit break. You don't really get to take the high ground here. You were the one that was just like, fuck this guy in particular. Hey, look over here real quick. Oh. Ergo, dragon. We are in the land of the dragons, ergo, a dragon. It's 7:40 p.m. Do you know where your folly is? Oh. I don't get it. Don't worry about it. Gage explained. No, I won't. I actively refuse to. Tiaman, consort of Nidhogg, we beseech you, grant us safe passage to the mountain summit. I don't think she's gonna let us. As I thought, blind to reason like all the rest. If you would see our mission to its conclusion, you know what must be done. Such rage and rancor. Is there truly no other way? Wow. We mean you no harm. Isael, you used the limit break! Please, I beg you, let us pass. Your words fall on deaf ears. Woke Somal rewards be like, woed Sky Raiders choke her. Anyway. Tiamat does have one of the better non-worm dragon models. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's pretty good. If you would flee, now is the time. And abandon our mission? Don't be absurd. Your words fall on dead ears. You mean deaf, right? Ooh, that Buster is a Bisic. I like the dungeon boss music for Heavensward. It's really good. Feels appropriately epic. Kind of reminds me of Star Fox a little bit. If you dare intrude upon this sacred mount, my jaw shall run red with the blood of man. She said that a while ago, I just didn't read it. Sorry. I fucked up. Arrogant insects, be crushed beneath the weight of my fury. Oh, excuse me. Alvino, look out. Oh, hold up. Ow. Okay, I'm seeing people are focusing the left wing, so I will also focus the left wing. Oh, thank God. Oh, hold up. Ow! Everybody's fine. Everyone's okay. Nobody's hurt in any major way. Alright, Estinian... Oh, nope, it's, oh wait, who's going to... Oh! That's Ysael's level 2 limit break? That's actually awesome. Her level 2 limit break is Diamond Dust, I think. Oh, that's worth seeing. Absolutely. Oh. That's actually really cool. That's actually awesome. Whew. We did it! Is everybody happy? Is everyone happy about our victory? Everyone seems real happy about our victory. Needhog, my beloved, avenge me. Hey, how's everybody feeling? Alphino? We should go, Ysael. The summit awaits. Why did she refuse to listen? Why didn't I? We're nearly at the summit. Let's keep moving. We're thrilled. Twejo Couple. Ox Tongue. Yeah, let's go. Ah, hello. Dinner? Oh, I didn't realize that something was being made.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of tortilla chips already, but that looks delicious. Huh?
Was that your plan?
More or less. It was just the tortilla chips. Thank you, Dad.
No, I'm a bad moment.
No, I just beat up Nidhogg's girl. JB on record as being glad we.
I think.
God forbid women do anything.
I think violence against Nidhogg's wife is funny. No, don't. That's a free one for you. Feel free to cancel me anytime.
Thank you, JB.
Yeah.
Oh, JB, could you get me a soda out of the fridge?
The mini fridge?
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Guarana?
Yeah, the Guarana, please. Thank you. I Galt? I got one of my Jolly Ranchers back. This is a good looking meatloaf. Hold on. I'm gonna have some of this. 1 second. I gotta just fucking. Delicious. 'Twould seem Tiamat was the last. I sense no other dragons nearby. What? Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, enjoy your stim.
Thanks.
Okay, don't enjoy it that much.
Get the opposite effect I'm actually saying.
Uh-oh. Somebody mad. What is happening? Oh, he's just being dramatic. Don't mind him. Nidhogg. He roars. He knows we are here, then. I mean, yeah. We just killed his girl. Hold up. Hold up. Ooh. Huh? I almost just dropped a huge hunk of meatloaf right into my lap. But I saved it at the last second. Where's my paper towels? Where did I put them? Oh, I put them over there because Mitty threw up. That's right. Because Mitty B's throwing up all the time. Yes, I'm talking about you, Mitty. I'm talking about how you puke all the time. We're a vomit machine. You are a cat that eats food, drinks water, and produces vom. All right. His fury. It bleeds through the eye. Is it safe to be holding that thing? Look at my fucking stance. Fear not, I am yet my own master. Oh, that's cool. I hope that never stops being the case. But that damned worm's wrath burns hotter than flame. Come, the heart of the dragon's homeland yet lies before us. Alright, cool. Thus do we add another link to the chain of vengeance. Oh, Saint Shiva, when will it end? Hey girl, don't worry about it. Mood whiplash time. Don't you mean Moog whiplash time?
To the peak of Som Al, at the end of a perilous mountain path, whence could be seen a string of pearl-like islands floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds. To a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years, they came.
Yo, these mists churning. No, I mean it's time for Igel to come. Banana. Oh, everybody just left me here. All right, Hazel, let's go. See what I tell you? It's like every location in Heavensward is just like kind of so-so surroundings. Big tower in the distance. Mogholm. What could that mean? Ah, I feel the worm's anger. His lair is not far at all. We stand within the sacred homeland of dragons, beneath the sky that is Hraesvelgur's domain. Our quest nears its end, Igeld. Wow! And we're not even halfway through the 50s! We have reached it at last, the peak of Somal. 'Tis said to be the highest mountain in all of Eorzea, you know. I thought it cold in Kurthus, but the air here carries the chill of a dozen winters. Are you sure I'm like level 53 at best? This place is far from the barren mountaintop I pictured in my mind. Well, Dragoon, do you believe these ruins were also built by heretics to deceive the faithful of Ishgard? Haha, dunked on, idiot. How can one not be moved by such a breathtaking sight? Alpha ponders the means by which you might find Hraesvelgur. Now that we have scaled the mountain, there remains the problem of finding Hraesvelgur himself. Oh. What manner of creature is that? That's a Mugu. How can one not be moved by such a beautiful sight? Sea of Clouds is prettier. Igeld, do my eyes deceive me? Or was that a Moogle? That was definitely a Moogle. It was my understanding that they only dwelled within the Twelveswood. I certainly never expected to see one in the churning mists. If the Moogle does live here, however, he may know where Hraesvelgur makes his lair. Quickly now, before we lose the creature completely. Well, Mugu time. Who's ready for Mugus? He's gone. Eigeld, we must widen our search. Oh, and there he goes. Alley-oop. Ooh. Alpha, no. Alpha, no. Alpha, Alpha, no. We did see a Moogle, did we not? Has Isael never seen a Moogle before? Isael, have you never seen a Moogle before? Where could he have gone? This girl never seen a Moogle before. A Moogle, did you say? I am unfamiliar with the breed, but I shall search for one nonetheless. Istinian, how have you never seen a fucking Moogle? They fucking deliver your mail, idiot. I see no evidence of this Moogle of yours. Are you certain it wasn't a trick of the light? Mayhaps 'twas simply one of these strange plants, shifting in a breeze. We literally all saw... never mind. I could probably just go straight to the end of this one, but... Bold of you to assume Estinian checks his mailbox or knows what a post Moogle is. I have heard tales of these Moogles, but 'tis the first time I've ever laid eyes on one. They are rather adorable, aren't they? Why do you stare at me so? Can I not find a creature adorable? My heart is not truly made of ice. I love that Isael likes cute things. Etheric disturbance. Nearby air appears warped. You sense the concealing magics are at work. Interesting. How odd. I love the trope of cold personality loves adorable mascot characters. It's very good. There is no sign of a Moogle in the area. Fucked up, if true. I'm sure I glimpsed the Moogle fleeing in this direction. Could he be concealing himself with magic? Mayhap. Mountaintop diplomacy. Do we have to go all the way back to Britannia? Gotta go all the way back to Gwydinia. Oh, hey guys. Confound it. Could we but enlist the aid of one of the local Moogles, I am certain Hraesvelgr would not elude us for long. Though the eye enables me to sense the presence of dragons, I can only identify Needhogs with any certainty. We could wander the mists for days and not know if we were any closer to his brood brother. Is it possible that maybe he's at the big, important-looking tower in the distance? I'm just saying. Zoom in on Kanye Senna's face. Hey guys, remember that Gridania exists and definitely isn't racist. And those are days we cannot well afford to squander. Shall we divide our forces then? Lady Isael, might I ask you to question any dragons whom you judge it safe to approach? Uh-huh. I shall try. Yet I fear the influence of Nidhogg's rage will render most of the Dravanians in the area of deaf to reason. And what of you, Master Alfino? I have not yet given up on the Moogles. Eigeld, come with me to Gridania. I mean to petition the aid of the Moogles' kin in the Twelveswood, after that business with Mogglemog. Oh, you mean Good King Mogglemog, Good King Mog, Lord of all the land, Kookbo? I dare say they would be glad to help us. Okay. Assuming you have no need of me, I shall remain here. Needhogg senses both the loss of his consort and the coming of the Eye, and his attention is firmly fixed in this direction. I mean to do what I can to hold his gaze in the hope that he might delay any action against Ishgard. Thank you, Estinian. Come then, Eigeld. Let us make haste for Gridania, and rendezvous at Norfolka's altar. But I neglected to tell you. There is an aetherite of ancient construction here, which should make the return journey rather less arduous. Pray do not forget to use it.
Okay. Good King Mogomog, good King Mog. Good King Mogomog, may his reign slaughter every racist in the forest.
I sincerely hope you have taken Master Alphino's advice concerning the Aetheryte. You would not wish to miss the sport if Needhog deigned to visit us in your absence.
Yeah, sure, man.
I wonder where he sails hanging out in this scene. Nowhere I can see, that's for sure. Alright, off to Gridania we go. Okay. Where to now? Oh, right. Navika's altar. I nearly forgot. Where the Conjurer's Guild? I almost forgot the Starlight Celebration's still going on. Hey, oh wait, no, not over there. Oh, here you are, Alphino. I sent word to the Elder Seedseer upon arriving in Gridania, and I'm pleased to report that she has agreed to grant us an audience. If anyone can help us to contact the 12 Swoot Moogles, it is she. We are expected at the Lotus Stand. I trust you are familiar with the Conjurer stationed at its entrance. I mean, yeah. The Elder Seedseer will receive us at the Lotus Stand. Okay. Hey, friend. The Elder Seedseer awaits you. Pray, follow me. Alright. I bid you welcome, friends. The Admiral spoke of having met with you, but 'tis no less of a relief to see you safe and hale with mine own eyes. We humbly thank you for agreeing to receive us upon such short notice, my lady, and for all you have done for us in our absence. Would that it were solely to express our gratitude that we came to you this day. Alas, the tides of battle yet dictate our comings and goings. Elder Seedseer, we would beg your wisdom in a manner that may finally bring an end to the Dragon Song War. Damn, okay. Speak on, friend. Blah blah blah, blah 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 blah, blah 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 blah. I see. So you seek a means to contact these Moogles of the Churning Mists. Kupo-po-po, I say, Kupo. Sup, fuckers? Greetings, Kuplo-Kop. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company? I was struck by the sudden urge to bring you some fruit, Kani, and I'm jolly glad I did. Tell me more about these Moogles in the sky, Kupo. I will gladly tell you all I know, though it amounts to precious little. We encountered a Moogle high in the clouds of Dravania and had hoped that you and your kin in the Twelveswood might agree to facilitate a meeting. Pray, correct me if I am mistaken, Kuplo, but there are legends, are there not, which speak of Moogles who dwelled beyond the clouds? Indeed there are, Kupo. Long, long ago, back when the world was still young, they say my ancestors served the gods up in the heavens. Of course, that was before their masters took to bickering like spoiled children. Ah yes, the tale of good King Moggle Mog the 12th. He is revered for holding fast to a rope of miraculous length, that his subjects might climb down from the sky and escape to the world below. Ignoring the more fanciful aspects of the tale, it may well be that Kuplo's ancestors hailed from the churning mists. Given how long his kin have resided in the Twelveswood, it is perfectly possible that the details of their history have faded into myth. Indeed, Master Alfino, such stories oft contain a measure of truth. 'Tis like that the Moogles of the churning mists tell similar tales of the world below. I can well imagine why the one you encountered fled at your approach. Oh, fleeing second nature to us. We often hide when the larger races come tramping through the forest. Of course, where there's one Moogle, there's bound to be more. Their widow paws. Which is why I've decided to take a trip up to the clouds, Kupo. They surely won't be afraid to talk to me. I was hoping you might say that, Master Kuplo. You will accompany us, then. Just you try and stop me, Kupo. I'll admit the thought of venturing outside the Twelveswood is a bit unsettling, but I can hardly refuse a chance to meet my distant cousins. If you will have me, I too will accompany you on this venture, and lend my voice to your cause as an ambassador of Gridania. Ooh. Oh. My lady, are you quite certain? How oft has our nation turned to the scions of the Seventh Dawn in its hour of need? How oft have we asked the Warrior of Light to risk her life to save our own? Full many times, I say to you, and never have they refused us. Thus do I choose this day to offer mine aid to our allies for the good of the realm. Is this not just? She used they. A most unexpected and most welcome offer, Elder Seedseer. We would be honored by your presence. Hey girl, I mean they, them. Anyway. Pray return to the summit and inform our companions of these developments. I will serve as the Elder Seedseer's guide on the journey back to Somal. It being a path I have already trodden, I do not anticipate any great difficulties. Besides, we shall have the Elder Seedseer's personal guard to escort us. Yeah, alright. See ya. Bing. Wow, okay. Estinian! Estinian! Excuse me. Estinian, you haven't been harassed by Moogles, have you? Oh hey, Sail's here. Hi, Estinian, 1 second. Hey, girl, hey. Ah, hi, Geld. You are returned. How fared you in Gridania? Better than I hope. Pray Svelga's whereabouts yet elude me. Ah, don't beat yourself up about it. Well met, Warrior of Light. Nidhogg is not stirred, but he watches us unblinking. Bunny bunny, banani banani, banunananoni, banui. The Elder Seedseer herself answers your call, and there is naught to do but wait. And thus they waited. They stood there for days. They are here, Ageld. Habla? Oh yeah. Hey guys. Greetings, my friends. I am happy to report that our journey was mercifully uneventful, devoid as the road was of Duranians. 'Twould seem the dragons have abandoned Somal for the churning mists. Then they waited for 2 months. Kaniasena fell off along the way and they had to go pick her up. Elder Seedseer, may I present to you Sir Estinian, Ishgard's Azure Dragoon. 'Tis an honor to meet you, Sir Estinian. I have heard many tales of your order's extraordinary skill and courage. Also, you're the upgraded version of the Lancers of my region. At least when they hit level 30, I mean. No longer do they require a second job or second class in order to get the upgrade. They just hit level 30 and it's just like, oop, you're a dragoon now. Friends, I feel it only right to inform you that we are not alone. The Mughals are all around us even as we speak, and I should imagine they are more than a little concerned by the horde of strangers that have descended upon their home. Mayhap now would be an opportune moment to introduce ourselves. Okay. Is this going to be a voice cutscene? Please be a voice cutscene. I need a moment. I need a break. Fuck. This should serve. They are hiding, of course, but there are so many of them, Kupo. I wish it was a voice cutscene so we could hear every different Moogle voice. I am Kane Senna. My companions and I have braved the long road from the Twelveswood to share words with you. On this, the occasion of our first meeting, we bring an offering of light and wind. Ah! It's bright! We bring an offering of a flashbang. Think fast, Chucklenuts. Oh, such a gentle and pleasing glow, Kupo. An offering of wind. Did you know that wind explodes? I am Moglin, the chieftain of this Moogle clan. I think he has a voice, but I could not tell you what it sounds like. Chieftain Moglin, it is an honor to meet you. Greetings! I am Kuplo Kop, ambassador of the Twelveswood Moogles. A Moogle from the world below. Your hide is of a different hue, but that palm is unmistakable. I might need a moment here, Kupo. My companions were no less surprised to learn of your existence here amongst the clouds. I hope they did not startle you overmuch in their eagerness to make your acquaintance. Full well can I imagine your wariness. I am told that men have not walked here in nigh on 1,000 winters. I'm getting eepy. Mayhap you will forgive them their forwardness when I unfold to you the grave matter which first brought them into your midst. My companions crave an audience with the great worm Hreisvelger, that they might negotiate an end to the war twixt man and dragon. An end to the war, you say? I trust you, Kane Senna. The light of peace shines brightly within your soul. But I'm afraid the same cannot be said of your friends. To be plain, we did not hide ourselves because they were the first of your kind here to be seen in 1,000 years. Well, not only because of that, we hid because we smelled dragon blood. Estinian. These skies are home to many, many dragons. While some crave peace, such as Hreisvelger, many others crave the opposite, such as Nidhogg. Suffice it to say, we are worried that the presence of your blood-spattered warrior friends will attract the attention of the nastier kind and invite destruction into our happy home. We'll kick your ass. Now, just a moment, chieftain. My guild here may have doled out the odd thrashing or two, but it's always been for a really good reason. She's the champion of the Twelveswood Moogles, and I'll not hear her good name slandered. Now, now, Ambassador. Let's not ruffle each other's fur. I shall of course take your testimony into consideration. If I may, chieftain, there's little room for trust twixt strangers. Might we not take this opportunity to learn more of each other? Whoop 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 whoop. An excellent suggestion, Kupo. In the interests of fostering friendship and keeping an eye on you, I extend to you the hospitality of Moghome. Prove yourselves worthy of our assistance, and it will be yours. I shall be watching, Kupo. Is this a good idea? This seems like a bad idea. Everyone seems to think it's a good idea. We definitely won't make you do random chores. That would be silly. Moglu. Yo, I'm big. Are you surprised to see such a fierce-looking Mughal, Kupo? The Palm Guard must defend Chieftain Moglin in our Mogholm. Mind your manners in front of the chieftain, and don't make him repeat himself. Sure thing. Moglu. Mogto. Mogmug. A muddled Mughal. Moghan. Mogret. Mogamo. I did not expect our travels to bring us to a Mughal village. I wonder if a similar settlement exists somewhere within the Twelveswood. I would imagine so. Warrior of Light, we have not spoken since the trouble with the good King Mogomog, good King Mog, Lord of all the land, Kupo, and I would proffer my apologies. Had I not been bound by my duty to protect the Elder Seedseer, I would have stood with you against your accusers in Uldar. I owe the Elder Seedseer my life. My duty to protect her surpasses all other concerns. This fucking goatee man shows up so often, I don't know if he ever gets a proper name. Just as their cousins in the Twelveswood, these Mogholm Mughals excel in the manipulation of ether. There are few who could detect them if they chose not to be detected. No, he's just keeper. He's just the keeper man. Kuplo Cop, how you doing?
How exciting to have relatives in the clouds, Kupo!
Isael, how you holding up?
Forgive me, Eigelt, but mine efforts have all been in vain. As I feared, Nidhogg's rage drives his minions to attack me on sight. And the few who did deign to speak fell silent at the name of Hraesvelgr. Wherefore I cannot say, yet I fear it bodes ill.
Don't feel bad. Where's Justinian at? How's he handling all this? Steiny, get me a Danish. Where is Justinian? Actually, hold on. Justinian? Oh, there he is. Look at him, he doesn't even have elves in ears. The Fury take these ridiculous flying rodents. Yeah, man, you said it. Chieftain Moglin. Tell me, in the world down below, do all of your kind look so different from one another? It must be terribly disconcerting. Not really. What was it Kuplo Cop called you again? Bunny Bunny, Banani Banani Banui. Eigeld. Huh. Your names are as odd as your appearance. You ever consider a nice Moogle name? Moglin is taken, by the way, Kupo. As are Moghan, Mogmug, and Mogwin, these being the names of the 3 wise Moogles who administer the momentous challenges that I have devised to measure your worth. I call them the Trials of Trustworthiness. Undertake these trials, and we shall soon see whether or not you are worthy of our aid. Oh, boy.
Hello. Yes, I am Moghan, the foremost alchemist in Mogholm, if you must know. If your tummy's gloopy, or your wings are droopy, I have a potion to fix that. Or, I would if I didn't keep running out of ingredients. Luckily, you're here to do my trial. Yes, go forth, mighty adventurer, and mightily pluck 3 sprigs of cloud's breath for me. You'll find it blooming near the entrance to Isle Tome. It's not the safest of places, so don't let yourself be too distracted by the pretty flowers, Kupo.
Do any of y'all have new dialogue?
So exceedingly fluffy.
She's having a great time. The 3 wise Moogles will visit the baby Moogus lying in the Moongur. On this blessed Christmog Eve. Is it just Isael that has new dialogue? I guess so. Istinian, do you have anything new to say? Nope. Alright. Go, onion! It's an onion! Ah, Cloud's Breath. Alright. Ah, Cloud's Breath. Ah, Cloud's Breath. Gay rights be upon ye. I did it. Pew! This is appropriate for the surroundings.
Did you have any trouble finding Cloud's Breath? I do need it quite urgently, you know.
Yeah, here you go, man.
Oh yes, these are perfect, Kupo. Now I have the main ingredient for my palm tonic. Speaking of which, how are you feeling, miss? Should you ever feel your palm losing its bounce, then I am your Mugu, Kupo.
I got a couple of palms that could use a bit more bounce, if we're being honest. Anyway, Mogmug.
Yes, you have the pleasure of speaking with Mogmug. I know, I am the fluffiest, most enchanted creature you have ever laid eyes upon, Kupo. If it is an easy business, adorable. I can barely take a stroll outside without those relentless Dravanians throwing themselves at me. Why, they look as if they might just gobble me right up.
Just gauge his voice. Yeah, what about it?
It's the bat!
Kupo.
In any case, fleeing their overbearing adulation is growing a bit tiresome. Your trial, madam, is this. Find these ardent archaeosaurs and slap some manners into them, Kupo. Perhaps a firm smack on the snout will teach them to appreciate my charm from afar.
It's the Batmog, Kupo.
Woo!
Teach him a lesson, Kupo. Make him sleep with the clownfishies if you know what I'm saying.
Hey, boys. Oh, there's another one. Anyway. How dare you give the Moogles the New York Gollum voice?
Hey, bada bing. I'm Mugen here. You were able to humble my Dravanian devotees? Wonderful. You are as capable as I am captivating, Kupo. Still, my precious perfection does not excuse those louts from pursuing me so mercilessly, their tongues lolling and bellies rumbling. The Dravanians and their ilk have much to learn about acceptable acts of admiration. Go on, stare at me if you must, Kupo. I have grown accustomed to such gazes of unadulterated adoration. Creatures of my surpassing beauty are rare in the lands below, I should imagine.
so exceedingly fluffy.
She agrees.
We hates its Pomsey. Gollum Gollum. Mogwin's the name. An artist my game. When it comes to painting, there are none in Mog home who could match my talent with a brush, Kupo. I know why you have come. Chieftain Mogwin has demanded that I test your trustworthiness. As I trust no one to create art that will satisfy me, I instead charge you with retrieving a masterpiece I seem to have misplaced. It was an ambitious and innovative work, guaranteed to fetch at least 4 Kupo nuts on the open market. You must find it. Question the masses. Surely a pebble painted with such vibrant color and unmistakable panache cannot have escaped the notice of every Moogle in Mockholm.
Oh no, he's a depressed artist. I didn't even remember what his bit was, but I'm glad I'm choosing such good voices.
Mogwin is missing his masterpiece, Kupo! Oh, you mean that paint-smeared mess of a pebble? I've not seen it recently, a fact for which my eyes are profoundly grateful.
Maestro Mogwin has misplaced his masterpiece, Kupo! Oh, happy day! If I am the swifter in finding it, I will soon have a genuine Mogwin for the price of a little perspiration. Honestly, who has 4 Cooper nuts just lying about to spend on such luxuries? Bye!
I don't know much about his stone, but I do know Mogwin's been creeping out the back way to Shomal's summit from time to time, Kupo. Maybe he left it up there.
Who has 4 nuts just lying around? Mog toes? Yeah, what about it? Mitty, is the PS4 warm? Are you enjoying sitting and lying on the PS4?
Well, what did you find out, Kupo?
Bunny, banani, banoi.
Yes. Now that you mention it, I do seem to recall leaving my pebble out in the sun to dry. The second part of your trial commences. Go adventure and retrieve my masterpiece before some art-starved admirer swipes the stone for himself.
Yeah, alright.
Woo!
Hold up, where are we going? This way. No, this way. I did it. Go, eggplant.
Fall! Do you have it, Kupo? Is my masterpiece safe? Yes, this is my work. It is not is it not exquisite? Call it Contemplations of Zenith. Thank you, madam. At last I can exchange my art for those delectable Kupo nuts. Chieftain Moglin will hear of this valorous deed.
You've completed the trials of trustworthiness. Return to Chieftain Moglin and await his judgment. Colors! Anyway. Nobody has anything new to say. Got it. Hey there, big man.
Eigeld, if that is what you insist on calling yourself, you have completed the trials of trustworthiness administered by the taskmasters Moghan, Mogmug, and Mogwin. During these grueling tests of character, I closely observed your conduct, as well as that of your companions. And I am decided, Kupo. Gather your friends before me now, so that I need not repeat myself needlessly.
Hey guys, Chieftain Moglin wants to talk to us. Are these trials over then? My task has been little more than household chores. If our hosts elect not to grant their aid after working us like packed chocobos, I shall demand compensation and Kupo nuts out of principle. But I hope it will not come to that.
Let us hear the chieftain's verdict, shall we?
Alphino can make them pay up, I'm sure.
How go your trials, Warrior of Light? I myself have been sent on a number of expeditions to chastise the local dragon population. Did not their chieftain wish to avoid inflaming the Dravanians? Such contradictions aside, our hosts seemed entranced by the height of my leap. They compared me to Mog, a lance-wielding Mooghal warrior of Eld who also favored such attacks. 'Twas meant as a compliment, I expect, but I doubt these furry lumps could outleap a Karakul lamb, much less a dragoon. Conclude your business here swiftly, Igeld. I like not this place.
Mog reference. FF6 reference.
Standing here in Mogholm, my thoughts turn inevitably to the legend of good King Mogolmog XII and his seat in the heavens. Like most, I thought of it no more than a myth, a story for younglings that grew with the telling. With every passing moment, I become more certain that we have discovered the origin of the tale. Full eager am I to hear what the chieftain has to say.
Ysael, how you holding up?
What sorcery is this? That my heart should stir at mere fluffiness. Huh? What? Igeld, I was... No matter. What is it? Chieftain Moglin has made his decision? Well, let us not keep him waiting, then.
She's adorable.
We've become such friends, Kupo. My Mooghal cousins love to sing and dance as much as I do. Chieftain Moglin has finally come to do... That's all, folks. Chieftain Moglin has finally come to a decision, has he? Well, I suppose I'd better flutter over and see him then. Flutter, 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 flutter.
Too far away. Is this one voiced?
Never have I seen such determined workers, Kupo. It would have taken us moons to complete all those dreary chores and niggling errands.
Okay.
And have our labors proven the purity of our intentions, chieftain? Without a doubt. In fact, there was never really all that much doubt to begin with. You were, after all, already friends with a fellow Mooghal. But you see, before any meeting with Hraesvelgr could take place, certain preparations needed to be made. And what better way to help you pass the time than by having you perform all the tiresome tasks that no one ever wants to do, Kupo? Oh dear, the horn! Bring out the horn, quickly now!
Cool.
We blow on this wondrous instrument whenever we wish to speak with the Great Worm, Kupo. We haven't perhaps been treating it with the care it deserves of late, and I think Morghan may have sat on it. So we need some time for cleaning and polishing and straightening. No lasting harm done, though. Now, you need simply head to Zenith, the worm's dwelling to the west, and give the horn a good toot. We are in your debt, chieftain. Thanks to your noble gift, we shall finally have a chance to plead our case to Hraesvelgr. Very possibly, yes. I wouldn't get my hopes up too high, Kupo. The old worm isn't terribly fond of, Your concern is appreciated, but I am quite certain that Hraesvelgr will come to our overture. Will welcome our overtures. Yeah, all right.
Should we ever arrive at his lair? Come, we have squandered enough time already.
Grrr. She's angry.
Beat. Chieftain Moglin, we thank you for your gracious hospitality. Though we must soon take our leave, I pray that we may continue to nurture the shoots of this new-sprung friendship twixt earth and sky. Of course, Kupo. Visit us whenever you wish. Consider Mogholm your home amongst the clouds.
Oh god, what voice did I give Moghan?
Thanks for the help, Kupo. I doubt I would ever have found time for all those rotten chores. Hey, it wasn't my idea. If the chieftain had spent a little less time sitting around and a little more time chieftaining, things wouldn't have gotten so messy in the first place. And he was the one who sat on the horn, by the way. But now all the errands are done and the horn is fixed up, so all's well that ends well, eh, Kupo?
I don't think that was the voice I gave him, but whatever. We'll run with it.
Well, I expect you're eager to be on your way. Did I mention your friend was looking for you, Kupo? If not, Alvino is looking for you. I'll be waiting just outside, stretching my wings. Let me know when you're ready to depart.
Yeah, alright. Everybody's just hanging out over here. Where's Justinian? Is he off brooding somewhere?
It will not be long now, Hraesvelgr. Through our labors, new friendships have blossomed. For this, we must give thanks. I never imagined my duties would include tidying up fallen leaves in a Moogle village beyond the clouds. They had the Elder Seedseer scrubbing and sweeping.
The Elder Seedseer! She seems fine with it.
I cannot wait to tell my kinsmoogles in the Twelveswood all about this place. They will be beside themselves with envy, Kupo. To the best of my knowledge, we have all that we need for our trip to Zenith, and I believe the Elder Seedseer and her retinue will soon be making the journey back to Gridania. It would be remiss of us, I think, not to convey our gratitude to them prior to going our separate ways, shall we?
Hey girl. Thanks.
Alphino, Aigeld, I do humbly thank you for what has been a most enlightening experience. Were it not for your pioneering spirit, the existence of these Moogles might never have been revealed to us. 'Tis we who should be thankful, Elder Seedseer. Were it not for your timely diplomacy, they would never have chosen to reveal themselves at all. And 'twas your presence, Kuplo Kopp, that ultimately won us their trust. It must have taken great courage to leave the sanctuary of the Twelveswood, and we are exceedingly glad that you did. It was my pleasure, Kupo. I've made so many new friends and have so many fantastic tales to tell my kinsmoogles back home. Uh-huh. And it is to our home that we must now return. May you ever walk in the light of the crystal, my friends. Safe journey, Elder Seedseer. We too must be on our way. Hraesvelgr awaits. Uh-huh. Warrior of Light, pray attend closely to your companion, Sir Estinian. Beneath that stoical facade, a storm of anguish seethes unseen.
Yeah, I know. He's not good at hiding it. He is exceedingly bad at hiding it, actually. Hey, man.
Enough talk. Let us leave this risible place behind us.
We have tarried over long. Let us forge ahead as swiftly as we may, lest Ishgard bear the brunt of the Horde's fury. The closer we come to Hraesvelgr, the higher my spirits rise. But is it I who am elated, or Saint Shiva?
Have you said your goodbyes and dabbed away your tears, Kupo? Then we are indeed ready to go.
No harm shall come to these worms, Estinian smiling so big and wide with all of his teeth. So that's where we're going to go ahead and end it tonight. I am eepy as all hell, and I would like to go. I want to thank everybody for coming by the stream. I hope you all had a good time. I know I did. Next time we're going to see Hraesvelgr, and he's going to be like, yo, what's up? And we're going to be like, yo, what's up? If you enjoyed the stream, you can subscribe here on Twitch. We have special emotes for subscribers. You can also follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, and co-host at AcidXShark. That's AcidXSHARK, where I post all the streams as they happen. Or on YouTube.com/@AcidXShark, where I post all the streams after they happen. We are still working on building up to 350 followers. We've only got 4 more to go, so if you know anybody who you think would enjoy my streams, or you've enjoyed watching my streams, go ahead and give us a follow. If we hit 350, I'm going to be streaming a full playthrough of Silent Hill Homecoming on New Year's Day. It's going to be a lot of fun. What else? Art for the stream. VTuber art was done by Audrey and B of Team Capel. You can find on Twitter, Twitch, and YouTube at Team Capel. That's TeamCatle. They do fantastic work. Highly recommend checking their stuff out. Highly recommend commissioning them. If you do commission them, use their commission form. Don't email them. They'll email you. Don't DM them. If you do DM them, don't be weird. Please don't be weird to my friends. What else? Oh, right. Chat blocker art was done by Molly, who you can find on Twitter at GingerIsASpice. That's GingerIsAspice. Also does fantastic work. Highly recommend commissioning Molly. Upcoming streams. Tomorrow is going to be our last Deadly Premonition 2 stream. I think. I'm pretty sure. So tune in for that. Gonna be great. Probably. Might be weird. Things have been weird the last couple streams. Not as weird as they could have been, which I'm pretty happy about. They really did everything they could with that update. Next Monday, we will be streaming. It will either be Silent Hill Homecoming or it's going to be something else. I really want it to be Silent Hill Homecoming, so please, spread the word. Spread the word. And then next week, with the new year, we're going to be doing our standard rounds, you know? Starting with Nier on Wednesday, finishing up our Route A playthrough. Continuing Heavensward on Thursday. And, yeah. It'll be a good time. I'm hoping by that time, like, we'll also potentially have, new art for, like, future streams. I'm excited to kind of, like, work out, what it is I'm going to be streaming going forward. Especially since we are coming to the end of both Deadly Premonition 2 and Resident Evil 4 Separate Ways. I know for a fact that Resident Evil 4 Separate Ways is probably going to be replaced by, if I can get the art for it in time, it's going to be replaced by the New Game Plus playthrough of Alan Wake 2. If I can't get the art in time, then it'll be something else. So stay tuned. And then I've got, like, other playthroughs that I'm really excited to get to, including one that has been a long time coming, ever since I finished the Shadow the Hedgehog playthrough. It's the next game in the Sonic series. It's got to happen sooner or later. And yeah, I'm excited for what 2024 is going to bring streaming wise. So I hope you'll tune in and keep watching. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Do I know anybody streaming right now? Let me see. Riley's still going. It looks like. So we might do... Pidgey, Tamer... Oh, shoot. Hold up. It's not actually typing what I want it to type. Digi, Tamer, Riley... I'm waiting for the ad to finish so that I can know for sure if, like, she's actually still going. They seem like they're still going. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and, we're gonna go ahead and raid her, and I'll see you next time on the Shark Stream, same Shark time, same Shark channel. Take care, everybody.